Michael.
Oh, no.
McDowell overshoots turn one.
Well, he and Austin Dillon made a little bit of contact. Oh, now he's gotten into the dirt there.
Not over yet.
Oh, still locking up tires.
So, in my opinion, what can happen there, and we've seen this, whether it was a Clash, a truck race, Xfinity, on these starts, it's so important to get some temperature and then brakes. They want to lock up. Without temperature, you got to make sure you get temperature in your brakes.
Kyle Busch in trouble. Going into turn number 3, that car slowed and never regained race pace.
I see some damage to the right front fender there.
Quite a bit of damage.
Just wonder if he's worried he's got a tire down.
Might have got caught
looks
up
like it's up though.
Big accordion
I think
there.
the splitter's down to the left front. He might have. Man, I think he's got damage on both sides here.
Yeah, you can see he's had somebody get into the rear bumper. Some damage there.
Chase Elliott has won 25% of all stages on road courses, and he's about to pick up his 6th stage victory on a road course in the NASCAR Cup Series. Green and white checkers in the air. Wide for Kyle Larson, trying to make some ground on the outside, and does.
Slight little bobble from his teammate Alex Bowman just ahead of him in the 48. There goes Larson now to the outside.
It's getting smoother.
Yeah.
It's definitely getting smoother.
Denny Hamlin, who won both stages in the 500 last Sunday here at Daytona, won stage 2 in this race last year and finished 2nd on the road course. He's going to take his Toyota to the stage 2 win. Side by side for 2nd. Maybe Kurt Busch got it from Logano. It'll be 33 laps to go when they get to the line. Benedetto spun the tires.
Real easy to do on those old tires, and here come the guys on fresher tires.
We talked about the aggression of Kurt Busch on these restarts.
You know, right here comes Christopher Bell coming through there. You got to be so careful just to protect your car. You know, the fenders, you got to keep those fenders on. We've seen so many guys cause damage. Fender gets in on the tire, and it can ruin your whole day.
Christopher Bell in the 20 talked to him before the race, and he told me he used to hate road course racing, but he said last year the 2 road courses, the only ones he's run in the Cup Series, they had the best speed. He said, now I like them, and I had this race circled. So a little bit of mental attitude and liking is worth some speed. And Kurt Busch makes a big mistake, Mike.
Oh, whoa, Kurt Busch! Pow!
Our leader, we saw him go off there through the kink on the exit of the kink once before, but he took it to the next level that time.
And we stay green. Logano has closed right up on Denny Hamlin. And right behind them comes Kyle Larson, who has been in the top half dozen here for most of the day.
Well, you talk about Christopher Bell and his dirt background. You talk about Kyle Larson. These guys both have a ton of talent behind the wheel. That's why you can, when you do dirt racing, you have to adapt to changing track conditions. You can adapt to different types of tracks and races.
It's going to be interesting to see how he takes this pressure. This is a lot of pressure from the fastest car on the track. Easy to make a mistake. Here it comes.
Boy, right there, you called it, Clint.
Slid up just at least a little bit. Open the door for the 9 to take the lead.
There is a rainbow over the speedway. Why? I can't believe it. It's raining.
It didn't just lightly rain. It was a heavy downpour. I don't know how these guys didn't all slide off the racetrack.
Well, they have defrosters and wipers at the ready if needed. And rain tires in the pits. You see the yellow Goodyear lettering on the sidewall of these slicks. Those are the dry tires. If the letters are white, they're on the rain tires with a full tread.
And that was turn 5. You saw Chase Elliott locking up the inside tire. That's probably one of the wetter parts of the racetrack.
Now here's the challenge. if you put on rain tires and the track is half dry, that's probably more difficult to manage those tires than if you're on slicks and the track is half wet.
Oh, these tires are designed, they're very soft compound, and then you can see, you know, they're treaded, right, to disperse the water. But if it's only a light amount of rain and the track's just barely wet, you don't want to put those rain tires on because they'll wear out extremely fast.
And Matt DiBenedetto will go to the garage and join Ross Chastain and Quin Houff out of the race. 15 laps to go.
I think these are some of the most difficult decisions on pit road, but also some of the most difficult driving conditions because you have slick tires. You know this is going to be a quick rain shower. How do you not go off track? Oh, caution is out for rain.
Tires are good. Dig. Friction on the bottom, no pressure behind. Still inside. May overdrive it here, just be tight to him. Clear, all clear.
That was
all
Tyler
clear.
Green,
Got the
Kurt Busch's spotter, as he emerges. It's like marbles falling through a funnel when you come out of turn 2 there. Well, some of them funnel, some of them go 3 wide.
And a huge reason why I love this racetrack. Watching this from this perspective has been so entertaining for me. It is a funnel. You nailed it right there, Mike. You go from this big wide area through that really tight infield. Perfect situation for awesome racing.
Opens up just enough opportunity to make it exciting. You see
Oh!
Keselowski locks up, runs Christopher Bell wide. I was just going to say Christopher Bell got a great start to gain some spots and do what he needs to do, but now Larson going into second. Remember, Larson wheel hops.
Pow!
No.
Into the tire wall goes Kyle Larson's number 5. He's going to be able to drive it away, but he's going to have a huge tire rub there on the right rear.
I'll tell you, that was the move for the win, if you ask me.
Yep.
If he would have gotten to second, those pressure tires, I think he runs down Logano, but that's now over.
We stay green.
So easy to wheel hop right there. For whatever reason, Jeff, that corner, you don't get a front wheel lockup. That thing wants to wheel hop. It's kind of rough getting into that corner. You pick that wheel hop up, she gone.
I think they're at the high end of the RPM range at that gear that you choose. Plus, it's a little bit rough.
William Byron climbing the turtles there at the bus stop and getting airborne. Now here comes Bell. He's looking for a run at Kurt Busch before they get to the chicane. No move there. And look at Kyle Larson. Makes the dive bomb move, and away it goes.
It was a great move. It's just a little bit late, and Kurt, I think, drew him in there pretty late also.
That's
I think they're
exactly
both breaking
right.
late. You could see right away that right rear tire.
Trouble front straightaway, start finish line. And that is Kyle Busch in the wall. No caution.
Hard into the wall.
William Byron had missed the chicane, did a stop and go. Kyle Larson makes it around to pit road.
So William Byron already missed the chicane. He had to stop, and then these guys are just getting crazy coming off of that chicane at the start-finish line.
Well, I thought Kyle pounded the wall, but that damage was earlier. Second place, Christopher Bell, Kurt Busch.
Crossover coming right here.
Tell you what, Kurt is fighting hard for this second position, making it very difficult. And now there's damage to the 20's right front fender. It was just like, I think, something that's similar happened with Ryan Blaney earlier in the day when Ross Chastain got put in the wall. Here's the 9 and 11 going at it, but he tried to do the crossover, Clint, and Kurt just slammed the door.
Oh, Brad's off the track.
No way he
no,
makes this corner. No way he makes this. Man, he made it barely.
No.
He is slid so.
He's still on the track, but he lost the line in
But
the
he's
middle
in
of the
position
corner.
here, still in position.
Boy,
Chase is
got
going to
drive.
have to work a crossover here.
And while that's going on ahead of them, I think Denny Hamlin had made contact as he tried to do the crossover.
And Chase ends up in the wrong place.
Man, everything going wrong for Hendrick Motorsports right in the closing laps of this race.
Kyle Busch has made it to pit road for a little body work and tires. 6 laps to go. And 2 of our favorites now have spun. Truex and the 9 of Chase Elliott.
So he knows he's
right
going to do
here.
the crossover, and Denny Hamlin just goes to fill that hole. They make contact, turns the 9 around.
And I think Denny could see what he was going to do. Denny kind of checked up, but the 14 was there. It all stacked him up, got into him. The rest is history. You could kind of see what was going on. We called the crossover. That's what he needed to do. That's just such a tricky corner.
And Chase rejoins in 24th place.
And Christopher Bell just not able to make that pass happen on second place Kurt Busch.
5 to go. At the start of this race, Michael McDowell was seen to be a favorite. He had trouble right away. Here he is, 7th place.
Well, and that's Michael McDowell's style. You know, he does it on the super speedways where he keeps himself in it. There's the pass for second. Christopher Bell makes that nice and clean as they go through turn 3. Well, we already saw, I think, if Christopher Bell could have done anything is maybe been a little bit more aggressive with Kurt Busch trying to make that pass happen, maybe forced his way through there because he would have gotten to Joey Logano much sooner. Now it's going to be sort of a desperation move, and will he be aggressive enough to move Joey Logano if he gets there?
Well, he's going to have the opportunity.
And if he does, Denny Hamlin's in the stealing seat right where Kyle Busch was in the Busch Clash, sitting 3rd, far enough back that if the leaders have trouble, he won't be part of it, but he could capitalize.
You see that, Clint, the drive off going away from the 22 car, Joey Logano. We saw the 20 of Christopher Bell really gain on him on the exit of turn 3.
If you're Joey Logano, you got to be careful. The thing I've seen the most out of him and his teammate Brad Keselowski is locking these front tires up, getting into the corner.
Well,
make sure you don't make a mistake and hand this thing to him.
And some of it, I'm seeing some raindrops on our camera.
Oh, he got loose right there.
Oh man, they're both sliding.
Yeah.
I think it might, not only his tires worn out, I think it's a little wet down there.
I agree, because the 20 car took off with the front end as much as the 22 spun the tires with the rear.
Bell has a run off NASCAR 2, and at the end of that back stretch awaits the bus stop.
Well, look at the
There's the
sparks
break,
flying out
exactly
there.
like the 12 car had in the Busch Clash. Ryan Blaney had a struggle, could not slow the car down, gave the 9 car Chase Elliott an opportunity last lap.
So that's metal on metal
Be
under
careful,
braking for Joey Logano.
Be
Man, the
careful
same
blocking
block.
it. This might be way more aggressive a block. He's there. Christopher Bell is there. What's Joey going to do down here in this chicane? Oh man, I think he's got him.
No, not so. Does.
Logano doesn't have the brakes to hold off Bell. White flag, 1 lap to go.
And Joey Logano's saying, what do I got to do?
He's
well,
gonna
he's
put the pressure
going to
on.
show Christopher Bell.
You can see the brakes just glowing red hot on the 22 car. Missed the corner right there. It's smoking as well. Them brakes are hot.
15 drivers got their first career win on a road course. The last to do it, Chase Elliott, 2018 at Watkins Glen.
Missed the corner pretty bad right there.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just got to take a breath right now. He's gapped the 22. He's
Easier-
got a better race car. He's just got to take a breath and not overdrive this car right now.
Easier said than done.
He's
on fire too. Them brakes are hot. Trying to get away from Joey Logano. We talked about it in the pre-race show, Jeff. That infield is such a tight thing. You're always constantly on the brakes, not giving them a chance to cool off until you get off a 6, finally getting that long straightaway.
So now Bell will have about a mile to let those brakes cool before he has to get hard on the binders for the bus stop, which might be Logano's last chance.
If he completes this, of all the tracks I would have picked for Christopher Bell to get his first Cup win, this is the last one I thought it would come at.
Well, he's definitely one you had your eye on. You knew the opportunity that was ahead of him. He was longing for this opportunity, asking for it. He got it, and look at this.
Christopher Bell running a time trial lap here to secure this victory. Logano now 1.8 seconds back. Adam Stevens on the pit box. for Christopher Bell, who comes out of the final chicane, and in his 38th start,
Good job.
Christopher Bell scores his first career win, and it comes on the Daytona Road Course.
Oh my God. Thank you guys. Great job, Adam. Great job, Hickory.
I don't know, man. This is definitely one of the highlights of my life so far. So just so incredibly thankful to be here at Joe Gibbs Racing. Thank you to Jack Irving, Tyler Gibbs. You guys believed in me since day one. So this is, I don't know, man. This is, I feels like, you know, I prepared my whole life for this moment to race in the Cup Series. And, you know, last year was a huge learning curve for me. And I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity to run in Cup. And it definitely prepared me to move to Joe Gibbs Racing.